change also does feel uncomfortable. So when you are new to making changes to your lifestyle and you're trying to improve your health, it does feel uncomfortable because change requires being uncomfortable. When you make changes, our body, our mind, we are resistant to making changes as humans because change can feel scary and change requires effort. So these are like normal things to feel, but you have to push through and you have to try and think about what's important to me. Why am I doing this? Do I want to be a good role model for my children? Do I want to be able to age well and be able to do all the things in my later years that I do now, or be much more likely to be able to do that and not be dependent on other people, not be dependent on my children, on my family, be able to take care of myself, not be on like a bunch of medications. There's so many things that could potentially happen to you down the road if you don't start taking your health seriously now. So I would highly recommend, don't forget this stuff. It's hard to think about that all the time, unless unfortunately you are at a point where it's like you do have to worry about this stuff, or it has like kind of hit you in the face because a doctor was giving you some bad news of some sort, right? Like, I call that an oh shit moment, when it's like you kind of took things for granted a little too long, and then it's like, oh, well, you're screwed now, But you can always make changes no matter what, and hopefully, for the better, like improve your situation. But try to look at this as a being preventative measure versus a reactive measure. You want to get ahead of this stuff as much as possible and hopefully prevent problems from surfacing at all, right? Like, that's the hope. But you have to take this seriously. You have to do things that you don't want to do, even if you don't feel motivated, and know that motivation does come and go. And it won't always be there, but you have to push through and do what you don't want to do to see the changes that are what you desire.